is held by none other than the Cleveland Browns, who also, of course, do not have a general manager. And, of course, don't wait to hire said general manager until after they hire the head coach. Yeah, what say you about that entire dumpster fire?
Man, I tell you what. Well, again, I got it. You really got it, especially for a guy like me, like that's a Steelers fan. I can't stand the Browns. I never liked the Browns, and I've continued to hate the Browns. But you have to kind of view this objectively again, and to be honest with you, um, I think that they have some options. I think that they, at this point, they're the only team that doesn't have a head coach. Like they can pick who they want. Now, obviously, there's some vacancies that got filled that like, do I think if Ron Rivera went to the Cleveland Browns that he would have been great? Absolutely, because I think he would have got guys, to buy into his system. And I also want to touch on this point really quick. I think anytime you're dealing with guys like Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry and Baker Mayfield and guys that are young, talented guys, you know, especially like Odell, this is a guy that has all the talent in the world, and he's obviously struggled in different. He's dealt with some injuries, and he's struggled with being a teammate and so on and so forth. But some of those guys, they're human beings too. They want their head coach to have a relationship with them off the field too. And I think guys like Ron Rivera, Matt Rule, like these guys are the people that do that. And so do I think a guy like Ron Rivera would have been good fit for like a team like the Browns? Absolutely. Now that's not even possible now. But I think that the Browns, if they make the right selection, which God knows if they will, could potentially get a much better coach than what they've had in the past.
Yeah, I heard they're getting ready to go hire. You got to look up this guy named, I think his name is like Kenny Wilkins or something. He's his head coach. He's his high school head coach down in Arkansas that never punts, never kicks extra points, always goes for two, like always goes for it on fourth down. And he's won like 5 state titles.
What is he, like analytics based or like what, like, or he's just that's his?
I don't know, man. My dad told me about him a couple weeks ago, and I looked him up. I can't remember his name entirely, but if you just look up Arkansas coach that doesn't punt, you'll find you'll find him for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe they go out and hire that guy. But at the end of the day, I think Stefanski has had a lot of momentum going into this. Kevin Stefanski being the offensive coordinator of the Minnesota Vikings.